As we continue to work our way through communities here in the Manatee County, Sarasota County area, I wanted to do the Del Webb in Parrish, the first one, which is called Bayview. Probably about 5 years old now. I don't think there's any new construction homes in there. They may have a few stragglers, the builder may, but pretty much all resales in there now. So I wanted to walk through, like I've done in previous videos, show you active listings, price per square foot, what's going on, show you pending sales, and show you the homes that have sold. So on this particular video, I've uh, checked that we're only looking at single family homes. There are villas in this community, but I'm only looking at the single family homes. And again, this is a very generic idea of what's going on in the community. I haven't looked at the interior of these homes. I don't know if they're sitting on a pond. They actually have preserve areas in this community and they have wooded areas. So I don't know any of those, but it'll give you an idea for averages what's happening in this particular community. Now, what we used to say as compared to the Del Webb and Lakewood Ranch, you could probably save $100,000 on a home at Del Webb Bayview. Probably not that much anymore. It's kind of leveled out a little bit as the prices in Lakewood Ranch Del Webb have come down a little bit, and the prices in the Del Webb Bayview have come up a little bit. So probably not that much, but you could still save some money going to Parrish. If you don't know where Parrish is, still in Manatee County. If you're familiar with Lakewood Ranch, it's about a 15 to 20-minute drive right up the interstate to get there. And let me tell you, Parrish is absolutely exploding. New hospital going in there. There's a new middle school and elementary school being built. I mean, just everywhere that you look, there's something being built. It's pretty amazing. But hey, if you're looking for this kind of information, I'm John Bice with eXp Real Estate. I put out information for people that are relocating here, baby boomers who are retiring and want information about different communities. And that's what we're doing these videos for. So you have an idea of what things are selling for price per square foot to help you make a wise decision. Okay. So these are the active single family homes in Del Webb Bayview. So you can see they range in price from 1,400 square feet. And I believe the largest one actually is 2,900 square feet. Okay. 969 is the highest price and 389 is the lowest price. So just as a side note, when this community was being built, a couple of things. This was the COVID rush, people coming here just waiting in line for homes. Literally, the builders were just taking names. And if your name happened to come up, they give you a call. Are you still interested? If so, we've got this available. Do you want to move forward? So prices were escalated big time. And I've seen a couple of people who purchased at the height of the market and for one reason or another decided to sell, took a huge hit because they purchased at the absolute top of the market. I'm going to say two of them that I am aware of lost 100,000 from where they purchased and where they sold because the market, after it had gone up so crazy, 40% has come back down. It's leveled back off. We've given back probably at least 20% of that. And we're going to give back probably another 15%. So we're coming back down to that pre 2022 madness that we were in. Okay. So right now, 24 single family homes on the market. And if we look at statistics, so the average is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. And I didn't tell you also, the builder was not offering pools with new construction homes during this time because the home was being held up from getting its clear to close because the pool wasn't finished. So they quit offering pools because the pool builders just couldn't keep up. So people purchased the home, then call the pool builder, put their own pool in. Now, probably, and this is a complete guess, but I would say in this community, there might be 20 to 25 homes that have pools, but that's just a guess. So right now the average is a 2,000 square feet, which again, from the Lakewood Ranch, Del Webb, that was called the Summerwood. It's now called a Mystique at this particular community, that 2,000 square foot home. Average list price 551, 653, and 273.41 a square foot. All right. Average days on the market 96. Okay. That's all of the averages right there. So you can see that the largest home, 2,900 square feet, 1,400 square feet, and the prices per square foot. All right, so let's take a look at pending sales. Some areas of the country call it in escrow. I know there's different terms, but 24 active, and there's 10 that are under contract. All right, so again, if we look, smallest, 1419 is actually the smallest, and the largest is 2,075. Now, that home, the Mystique, by far the most popular. It comes as standard as a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a den. You have the option of adding a third bedroom and bathroom if you'd like. You could, not now because these are all resale homes. They had the option of doing that. Or if you go to the new Del Webbs that we have, Catalina and Sunchase, you can actually do that. But you can see these are all 2-2s, and they're all going to have dens. So if we take a look at one of these, Barrier Coast Trail, and of course I picked out one that is a builder spec home. 2024. So this would be a resale. Okay. So 2-car garage. They're all going to come with pavers and paver walkways. There were in this community probably 6 different what they call elevations to the front of the home. You can't build 2 homes next door to each other, so you'll never see that within the community. Okay, this is the extended lanai area that was done during construction. So the lanai typically would have ended right here at this wall. All right, and gone across, but they enclosed all of this beautifully, did a really nice job with that. So all of this out here is extra space. You can see where the wall would have been right across there. Okay, so they went with a luxury vinyl flooring. Okay, and there's two or three different versions of this house. Some of them have sliding glass doors here and sliding glass doors here that meet and makes a beautiful open area because they both pocket back and opens that whole back side of the house. And I always like to say, once buyers see that, they cannot unsee it for any reason. They just absolutely love it. Now, some people want this extra wall space here. I just sold a home in the community about 3 weeks ago, and I'll show you that one. It was actually a pool home. It was just like this, and they loved it that they had the extra wall there, and they had the sliders right here. Okay, beautiful kitchen, granite countertops. They'll all have either granite or quartz, just depending on what the person who built the home decided to do. It gives you an idea of what they look like on the inside. So as far as the pending sales, let's take a look at this. So the pending sale, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, again, $17.95 on the square footage, $496.13. The price, average price, $276.57, and 46 days on the market. So if we look at one, 0 days on the market, I think that was the one with the builder. Yeah, these are probably builder spec homes. They built these homes. We call them a spec home. So they built these homes and they just haven't sold all of them yet. Yeah, see, there's another one. It's already built or being finished, but the builder didn't sell it yet. So let's take a look at solds. And again, if you saw a video that I did previously, I don't like to go back 6 months because that market was so much different than where we are right now. So I could just go back 90 days to give us a better representation. So 16 sales within the community, small 405, the large 2482. Now this is a beautiful home in the Del Webb Lakewood Ranch. It was called a Pinnacle, and they've got a different name for it at Del Webb Bayview that it is escaping my stellar. There it is. So 3-car garage, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, den. Very, very nice house. Very popular as well if you want something that's close to 2,500 square feet. Some boomers retiring love that. They want the extra room for people to come and visit. Some, not so much. They don't want that. And this, I believe, was possibly one of the models. I'm not sure because I'm looking at this over here. Could have been one of the models they sold. Okay, so you can see very open floor plan. And everything you see in these pictures, if it was a model home, is an option or an upgrade. Does not come with these lights, does not come with that light. It would come with a place where you can hang the light with the electricity there. Does not come with these white cabinets, doesn't come with quartz countertops. You got to pick the flooring that you want. This is plank tile flooring, very popular, but expensive. Okay. Crown molding, everything you look at is an upgrade in this house. And I'm fairly sure this is one of the models. There's the doors I was talking about that are very popular. This pockets back this way. This one pockets back that way. Opens up the back of the house during the spectacular time of the year. Again, no pool out there. And in this particular model, this is it for the covered area. Not a lot of space out there for this size home. I think that's a flaw that the builder did to me. Got a 2,500 square foot home, but then this is the only space you have out there. So now if you came back, which all these lots are large enough to put a pool on, if you do that, then you have a cage over the pool. You got room for an outdoor grill and all those type of things. Okay, built-ins in the closet, upgrade. Here's your den. French doors are standard. Primary bath, and they did the upgraded closets in here as well. So that gives you an idea there. And so if we look at averages on the sold homes, we go to, again, 1,924 square feet. Sounds familiar, right? 546, 257 is the average price. 282.67 average price per square foot. Selling for 530,000 on average, 658. And 57 days on the market. Now, that's very low because some of these were the builder homes and it's showing 0 days on the market, 5 days on the market because they had it sitting out there while they were trying to sell them. And then once it goes under contract, then they post it to the MLS. So it could have been on the market 200 days, who knows, whenever the home was finished. Um, but the one that I wanted to show you was this one. And I had the buyer for this. Listing agent was awesome. So this one had an easement we call next to it. So there was a very wide space between the next home over here. As I said, it comes with pavers, shingle roofs in this particular community. And this person who owned this home had gone in and added that pool. And they put this beautiful screen in here. It makes it just like a picture frame, and highly recommend that because if you have this type of thing going all across here, it just, I mean, it doesn't block your view, but this is just spectacular. All right. This is a gas heated pool. This community is gas, so you have a gas stove. The pool heater can be gas. The dryer for your clothes is gas. Okay, this home was done very, very nice, and they had made it a um, just like a model. It was just spectacular. So as I said, French doors standard. They'd had built-in desk in there. Anything built connected to the wall is considered, it stays in Florida unless the seller says something and that we're taking that, and then they have to repair the wall where things were. But again, there's the windows there, which they preferred this type of look. Okay, beautiful kitchen. Again, quartz countertops. Try to show you the bedrooms here to so you have an idea. Dining area. Okay, primary with carpet. Some people love that. Some people not so much. Again, the owner had put in upgraded ceiling fans, put in an alarm system. They just done a lot of stuff. Put in the closets. Okay, office again. Here's your front bedroom. Now, this option here makes this room a little bit bigger because it's standard. It would come straight across and it makes the room quite a bit smaller. So you can do this knockout here on the window and make that room a little bit bigger, which is great. Second bathroom. And then they had made it a 3 bedroom. And there's your laundry room and then outdoor area. So again, if they don't extend this out, it would end right here, but they, of course, did the pool and the patio extension and everything. So very, very nice. It would have typically ended right here. Okay, just beautiful. Can you picture yourself just sitting there with a nice glass of wine and looking at the lake and taking a swim in the pool, right? So anyway, that's Webb Bayview, and we're going to keep talking about the different communities in the area. I'm going to talk about the Esplanades. I'm going to talk about Crestwind. If there's a particular community you want me to evaluate for you, happy to do it. Send me a message. You can call me on my cell phone, 941-962-7443. Happy to do any community that you have an interest in. And obviously we have a lot of them in the area, not just Lakewood Ranch, but all from through Venice, all the way up through Parrish and out to the beaches. So happy to look at anything. If you're looking at a particular condominium building downtown, on the Gulf, wherever it is, let me know and I'll do an evaluation for you. Okay. Hope this is helpful. And like I said, if you have any questions, give me a call, 941 962 7443. Hope to see you on my next video. Bye bye.